Why play Fiddlesticks top? Well, he brings amazing sustain. He is very annoying to play against. He is a beast in a team fight, and he can AoE fear entire teams. However, hard CC will interrupt your W, and heal reduction will also make it weaker. Fiddlestick's passive is instead of having wards like everyone else, he starts with a scarecrow effigy. He places these down in a similar way to wards, and at level 6 they also become sweepers. When an enemy sees one of these, they'll pretend to be Fiddlesticks, doing anything from running at them to flashing at them. And if Fiddle stands still for 2 seconds or longer, he pretends to be one of these scarecrows. Fiddlestick's Q has a passive, where if the enemy can't see him, or if he's pretending to be a scarecrow, his next damaging ability will fear all targets hit. The active is a point and click ability which deals damage to the target hit and fears them. However, if the champion's been feared recently, they have a cooldown where it can't be applied again, so instead it deals double damage. Fiddle's W causes him to channel on the spot, tethering himself to all nearby enemies. While tethered, enemies take damage and Fiddle heals for a portion of the damage dealt. And when the tether ends, enemies take a large chunk of additional damage. If Fiddle moves or gets CC'd, the ability ends early. However, if he doesn't, the cooldown is massively refunded. Fiddle's E is a slightly curved skill shot which deals damage to all enemies hit and slows them. In addition, enemies at the center are also silenced. Fiddle's ult causes him to channel for a short amount of time before blinking to a location with a large circle around him. Enemies within the circle take constant damage over time, and it is a massive amount. And of course, if you weren't seen while doing this, it will also fear all enemies hit. For combos, a good opener is to E into attack before using Q and W. You can also start with Q into the E to guarantee the E. And your all-in is to ult from the fog of war into Q, E, and W. For matchups, Fiddle is amazing into champions who can't stop him from just Wing every wave while bullying them. And he can struggle into champions who can easily get onto him and bring hard CC. For runes, take this. Comet is a good default, but Airy also works well. For build order, start Ring and Pot into Malignance and tier 2 boots. From here, grab a Leandries and Zhonya's before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start E then W then Q before maxing W then Q then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, you're looking to farm hard, annoy your opponent, and scale into the late game beast of a team fighter that you are. If your opponent has no interrupts, you can simply walk up into the enemy wave and press W. You'll quickly start clearing through the minions while healing massively. And if the enemy top laner was nearby, they're going to get hit with Comet, Scorch, and lots of damage. And this works even better if they're nearby the wave and you can E or Q them first, as doing that into W to farm the wave as well is just efficient. Of course, lots of enemy top laners will try to get onto you, so simply point and click your Q at them, deal damage, and walk away. Entering the mid game, take your tower as soon as possible and keep the lane pushed out. This allows you plenty of time to look for massive ultimates over walls into fights. Entering late game team fights is all about vision control. Clear out vision near an objective or near where you're going to fight next. From here, wait for the fight to start and then ultimate into it. If done correctly, you'll fear, scatter, and destroy their entire team immediately. And that's how to play Fiddle top. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.